Now, I would like to briefly mention that Juyo and Verpod were two different forms of Form 7, where they both generally used bold and direct movements. A Form 7 practitioner was said to maintain a calm exterior appearance, much like Mace, but they were also said to experience significant internal pressure, as well as filled with concepts that made the form too difficult and unattractive to many students. It was described as the most vicious form of lightsaber combat, and was said to be filled with both fury and malignant grace. The form was given the title of the most difficult and demanding form in all of lightsaber combat. The part takes place during the scene between Mace Windu and Chancellor Palpatine as they fight to the death. However, the narrative is from Anakin's point of view as he walks in. In the film, Anakin walked in at the end of the duel, but in the novel, he still sees a bit of it before Palpatine was put into the corner. So without further ado, here we go. Vapod, the seventh form of lightsaber combat, takes its name from a notoriously dangerous predator native to the moons of Sarapin. A Vapod attacks its prey with whipping strikes of its blindingly fast tentacles. Most have at least 7. It is not uncommon for them to have as many as 12. The largest ever killed had 23. With the Vapod, one never knew how many tentacles it had until it was dead. They moved too fast to count, almost too fast to see. So did Mace's blade. Vapod is as aggressive and powerful as its namesake, but its power comes at great risk. Immersion in Vapod opens the gates that restrain one's inner darkness. To use Vapod, a Jedi must allow himself to enjoy the fight. He must give himself over to the thrill of battle, the rush of winning. Vapod is a path that leads through the penumbra of the dark side. Mace Windu created this style, and he was its only living master. This was Vapod's ultimate test. Anakin blinked and rubbed his eyes again. Maybe he was still a bit flashblind. The Kuran Master seemed to be fading in and out of existence, half swallowed by a thickening black haze. Mace was deep in it now. Submerged in Vapod, swallowed by it, he no longer truly existed as an independent being. Vapod is a channel for darkness, and that darkness flowed both ways. He accepted the furious speed of the Sith Lord, drew the Shadow's rage and power into his inmost center, and let it fountain out again. He reflected the fury upon its source as a lightsaber redirects a blaster bolt. There was a time when Mace Windu had feared the power of the dark. There was a time when he had feared the darkness in himself. But the Clone Wars had given him a gift of understanding. On a world called Harun Kal, he had faced his darkness and had learned that the power of the darkness is not to be feared. He had learned that it is fear that gives the darkness power. He was not afraid. The darkness had no power over him. Neither did he have power over it.